Welcome back to DeepFeed News, where we bring you the biggest global stories in real time. Today, we're diving into the deadly floods that have engulfed northern China, with Beijing at the epicenter of an unfolding climate disaster. Between July 23rd and 29th, a torrential downpour battered northern China. Beijing, a city of over 21 million people, saw more than 166 millimeters of rain in just a few days, an entire month's worth. But some areas were hit even harder. In Miyun district, northeast of the city, rainfall reached an extreme 543 millimeters. That's almost their entire annual average. The consequences were devastating. At least 60 people lost their lives, with 44 deaths reported in Beijing alone. Among them, a horrifying tragedy unfolded in Taishitun town, where 31 elderly residents at a care center drowned after floodwaters surged in, rising nearly 2 meters high. Beijing officials have since issued a rare public apology for the failed evacuation effort. More than 80,000 residents were evacuated as rivers overflowed. Roads disappeared under muddy torrents, and landslides cut off entire communities. At least 130 villages lost power, and entire neighborhoods in Beijing were plunged into darkness. One of the worst-hit areas was Miyun, where authorities had no choice but to release floodwater from the Miyun Reservoir, its highest overflow rate since 1959, to prevent an even bigger catastrophe. Meanwhile, in neighboring provinces, like Hebei and Shaanxi, flash floods and landslides killed more than a dozen more, including a minibus full of passengers that was swept away in Shaanxi. In response, China's central government launched a full-scale emergency operation. Premier Li Qiang and President Xi Jinping ordered all efforts toward rescue and relief. Funding was quickly dispatched, 350 million yuan from emergency agencies, and another 200 million yuan for rebuilding and recovery. Experts say this kind of extreme weather is becoming more frequent and more intense due to climate change. Warmer air holds more moisture, fueling torrential rain events even in regions like northern China, which were once considered relatively dry. Beijing's floods aren't just a natural disaster. They're a stark warning. Around the world, urban centers must urgently prepare for the new realities of a changing climate, because next time, it could be your city underwater. Thanks for watching DeepFeed News. If you found this report valuable, give us a like, subscribe for daily updates, and let us know in the comments. How prepared is your city for climate chaos? Until next time, stay aware, stay informed.